Hello everybody, Explosive Pop Tart here, and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Violent Night. Okay, so this is kind of like a comedy, horror, thriller, action type film. I'm including horror into it because it's got really brutal, violent kills that you don't really see in any of those other genres. Very extremely violent. There's some kills that are kind of tame and they're not super crazy, but then there's a lot of kills in this movie that are really, seriously, uber violent. And not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. And of course, some of them are honestly so violent and over the top that they're goofy and they'll probably make you laugh. Uh, but in general, this film delivers on every spectrum, on the comedy, the horror, the action, and the thrilling, sense of excitement that's going on throughout the film of what's going to happen next, and what's going to happen to who and stuff. And the plot of the movie has a couple twists and turns, which honestly I didn't expect. I didn't think it was going to have any turns. I just thought it was going to be a straightforward movie about a guy who, or Santa Claus, who just is delivering presents and goes to this house that happens to be in the middle of a home invasion, and he winds up taking out the assailants. But it turned out to be way more than that, so I'm very pleased with that. David Harbour as Santa Claus was perfect casting. He's amazing as Santa. There's a cool backstory with his character that gets really dark and brings a little bit of essence to the character, so he's not just a guy, or he's not just Santa Claus, he's a little bit more. He's got a little dark past attached to it, leading up to who he becomes of now, which is Santa. The music is perfect. It's a really good soundtrack. It's not got hit music, like pop hits and rock hits and stuff. It's just like got Christmas music, but the Christmas music is off the charts, man. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like normal Christmas music, but it just fits the movie so perfect. It's got it sounds like modern and updated and stuff and upbeat and fits the tone of the movie perfectly. I don't know how best to explain it, but I really love the music that they chose for this movie. Director Tommy Wirkola, who's a Norwegian filmmaker, directed this, and I believe he had a hand in writing it. He might have just directed, I'm not 100% sure, but amazing job on his part. I love seeing filmmakers from other places and countries getting credit for the movies that they've made and stuff. So the fact that Violent Night was a massive hit, I'm really excited and happy for him. And everybody involved, of course. I'm always excited to see David Harbour in a leading role because the dude's got acting chops. I don't know why people don't give him as much credit as they do. Everybody just calls him Hopper from Stranger Things. He's a lot more than just one character. I hate when people just branch one or attach one person to a character. It's like Robert Pattinson's, the dude from Twilight. I can't remember. I think his name is Edward in Twilight. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Or Kristen Stewart's always Bella from Twilight and all this other stuff. It's like, no, dude. They're not just one character. They're actors. They play characters. They move on to other characters, and that's just how it is. Like David Harbour's, he's amazing as Hopper. Yes, I love him in Stranger Things. He's one of my favorite characters in Stranger Things. But he's not just that character. He's done Violent Night. He did Black Widow. He did Hellboy. I mean, he's done several movies, and all he seems to get credit for is Stranger Things. I'm glad that Violent Night has given him the recognition for being a really good actor. He brings the comedy to the table. He brings the action sequences to the table. I'm sure he didn't do his stunt work himself. I'm sure they had a stunt guy doing all the crazy stuff that happens in this movie, but nonetheless, the stuff he does in this movie is perfect and excellent. And like I said, the humor is off the charts, and that's one of my selling points for this movie going into it, was that it was going to be funny and have a lot of good kills, and that's exactly what I got. So there's no possible way to be disappointed by that. I mean, if you go into this movie expecting some kind of super intricate plot where you're like, oh, I want to see a deep story about Santa Claus and why he's here and what's going on, you're going to be disappointed because there's not really a super deep plot. They give you a little bit of backstory into his past, and that's about it. It's mainly just the humor and the kills and trying to uncover the mystery of what's going on here with this home invasion sequence type thing, So, all things aside, Violent Night gets a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a perfect holiday film, It's like in the vein of Die Hard, It's like one of those Christmas movies that everybody just has to watch at some point. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it this year around Christmas time, next year, or this year's Christmas, 2023's Christmas, watch it for sure. It's definitely a holiday staple that's going to be around for a while, I can say that. And supposedly they're already working on Violent Night 2, so I'm excited for that as well. But anyways, that's my review, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Violent Night down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.